Hello, everyone. I'm Kelsey Lemon, Senior Technical Marketing Manager for the VCF division here at Broadcom, and I want to welcome you to the first video in the VMware Cloud Foundation Management Pack series. And so in this series, we're going to do a couple things. We're going to help you understand the intent behind the tool, and then we're going to help you understand how it works, right? Complete with insight into its architecture. And then we're going to do a couple more things. We're going to actually build a simple management pack directly within VCF operations so that you can all follow along with me and get some hands-on experience in your own VCF environments. And then finally, we're going to wrap things up and we're going to take all the key learnings that are in this series so that you can build your own custom third-party management packs. And so with that, let's just get right into it. So if you're unfamiliar with the management pack builder, let me describe what it is and what it does and explain also why you should care. And so at a high level, the management pack builder is a strategic no-code integration tool that empowers VMware Cloud Foundation customers to extend their monitoring capabilities beyond the standard software-defined data center. And so basically, you can think of the management pack builder functioning as an API translator. It connects to any external system that has a REST API, pulls data from it, and then it turns that data into objects that VCF operations can truly understand. And so the management pack builder is essentially a superpower for your operations team. And there's strategic value here. The management pack builder helps with, the elimination of blind spot. The management pack builder bridges that visibility gap between the virtual infrastructure and physical assets, whether it's storage, networking power, or environmental sensors, to really help create a unified operational view. It actually helps with operational agility. IT teams no longer need to wait for vendor developed plugins or possessed advanced software development skills. That dependency is significantly reduced or not eliminated altogether because the custom management packs can be designed and tested and deployed in hours rather than months. And then last but not least, the management pack builder can enhance your decision making by correlating external data such as hardware, health, or energy costs directly with VM performance. Administrators can transition from reactive troubleshooting to proactive service management. And for the rest of you who have been using the management pack builder for a while, you should really know first and foremost that within VCF operations 9.0 and beyond, the management pack builder has evolved from a standalone tool into a native, fully integrated feature. And so with that, let's just look underneath the hood a bit. So in a nutshell, right, the management pack builder is designed to, like I said, connect to any REST API endpoint in your data center to really pull metrics, properties, and even events that are needed for reporting purposes. Then you can use all of that information to create an entirely new object or extend existing ones, like adding custom third-party or proprietary data to a VM. And it does all of this through a structured wizard that actually guides you through the creation of a management pack. And so you'll be seeing this process later, but essentially you'll be defining a data source. And then you can leverage API requests where you can map out specific calls that you're going to need to fetch your data. And then you can define objects and relationships to create a topology so that VCF operations can really understand how your custom data relates to the rest of your environment. And then last but not least, you can use built-in verification tools to validate your design before performing the final installation. Now, as far as the architecture goes, like I said, the management pack builder is now built directly into VCF operations. And part of our guiding philosophy here is that we really didn't want to reinvent anything, not to build any wholly new environments. And so we're just really extending on the existing backend patterns that were already within VCF operations. And so with that being said, we have the front end app that most of the new components in VCF operations are using. And then the APIs are just extended onto the developer section of the Suite API. And we also have a backend controller plugin following the same pattern of the other functions within VCF operations. And so we're storing our data in the existing KV store, and we have a new management pack builder adapter that actually runs the requests. And so with that, that's essentially the management pack builder at a high level. And if you want to know more about the key benefits of the management pack builder, be sure to check out our product documentation as well as the link to my latest management pack builder blog in the description below. And with that, this concludes the video here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.